Namaste, welcome to Knowledge Plaza YouTube channel. It's all about mathematics. If you are not subscribed my channel, click on the subscription button which is on your right of the streaming video. Okay, you will get notified the new videos uploaded. Okay, so today as I'm before you to discuss about the trigonometric identities. Trigonometric identities. Okay, you have already learned about algebraic identities, right? Like a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Like that way, we are defining the a minus b whole square and also some other algebraic identities. These identities are true for all the values of a and b. Okay, a and b are the constant or the variables. Okay, now let us discuss about the trigonometric identities. The trigonometric identities are an equation involving trigonometric ratios of an angle theta. Okay, an equations involving trigonometric ratios of an angle theta for the given triangle. Okay, so these trigonometric identities are true for all the values of the given acute angle. Okay, so trigonometric identities are an equations which are involving trigonometric ratios of an angle theta. Okay, of an angle acute angle. Okay, so let us discuss what trigonometric identities. Firstly, let us derive first fundamental identity of trigonometric ratios. Okay, so to derive the trigonometric identity, firstly we have to consider a right triangle. I'm going to consider here right triangle ABC. ABC is the right triangle at B, and I'm going to mark any two of the acute angles as angle C as theta. Okay, now name the sides. It is an hypotenuse, and it is adjacent, and it is opposite. Okay, now by applying the Pythagoras theorem to the triangle, because the triangle considered is right triangle, so that's why we have to apply firstly the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem states that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the rest of the sides. Okay, so that is AC square of the hypotenuse is equal to AB square plus BC square, AB square plus BC square. Okay, now divide the given equation by AC square, divided by AC square. Then you divide AC square by AC square is equal to AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square. Okay, AC square by AC square it cancels, it becomes 1, and here the powers are same. No, we can write it as AB by AC whole square plus BC by AC whole square. Okay, 1 is equal to AB by AC. AB means opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse is the ratio of sine theta, no? Yes. So sine theta whole square plus BC by AC. BC means adjacent by hypotenuse. That means it is the ratio of cos theta. So cos theta whole square. Okay, so it is the fundamental trigonometric identity that can be written as sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. It is the fundamental trigonometric identity. Okay, that we call this as equation 1. And next, to obtain the next trigonometric identity, let me divide the equation 1 by sin square theta. Divide equation 1 by sin square theta. Okay, let me divide the equation 1 by sin square theta. Sin square theta plus cos square theta all divided by sin square theta, which is equal to 1 over sin square theta. Right? Now split up the terms here in the left hand side. Sin square theta by sin square theta plus cos square theta by sin square theta, which is equal to 1 over sin theta whole square. Okay, and here sin square theta get cancels, it becomes 1 plus cos theta by sin theta whole square. Okay, 1 by, so here 1 by sin theta, it is a reciprocal of cosecant theta, so we can write directly as cosecant theta whole square. Okay, so now 1 plus cos theta by sin theta is cos theta. You have already discussed. Sin theta by cos theta is tan theta, and it's cos theta by sin theta means it is cot theta whole square, which is equal to cosecant square theta. Okay, it can also be written as 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. Okay. Next, to obtain the next trigonometric identity, let me divide the equation 1 by cos square theta. Okay. To obtain the next trigonometric identity, let me divide the equation 1 by cos square theta. If we divide the equation 1 by cos square theta, we will get in sin square theta by cos square theta plus cos square theta by cos square theta, which is equal to 1 over cos square theta. Okay, so here cos square theta, it cancels, and here sin square theta by cos square theta means sin theta by cos theta whole square plus 1 is equal to 1 over cos theta whole square. Okay, sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. Tan theta whole square, so it can be written as tan square theta plus 1, which is equal to 1 by cos theta. 1 by cos theta means it is secant theta. It's whole square there, so it is secant square theta. It is the third trigonometric identities. Tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Then 1 plus cos square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. Okay. So these are the main fundamental trigonometric identities which were. So these are the fundamental trigonometric identities. Okay. So these identities can also be written as, let me see, sin square theta plus cos square theta can be written as sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1 can be expressed as sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. That means sin square theta is expressed in terms of cos square theta, or sin theta is expressed in terms of cos theta. Okay, the question will be asking for you for 1 mark question or 2 mark question. Express the given trigonometric ratio into another trigonometric ratio. Okay, so in terms of cos square theta. If we express this in terms of sin square theta, 1 minus sin square theta. Cos square theta can be expressed in terms of 1 minus sin square theta. Okay. By using this, we can remember these. Okay. So main fundamental identities you must have to remember again. By using the second identity, that is cos square theta. Cos square theta can be written as in terms of cosecant square theta. That is cosecant square theta minus 1. Okay, cos square theta can be expressed in terms of cosecant theta. Okay, then cosecant theta can be expressed in terms of cot theta. That is already there. Okay, or cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So by using this identity, we can express them as like this. Okay, and next last identity, that is tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta. So already secant square theta is expressed in terms of tan square theta. Now we can express tan square theta in terms of secant square theta. That is secant square theta minus 1. Tan square theta is expressed in terms of secant square theta minus 1. Okay, or tan theta is expressed in terms of secant theta. Okay, so in this way we are expressing the one of the trigonometric identity in terms of the other trigonometric identity, one of the trigonometric ratio into another trigonometric ratio. Okay, by using these three fundamental relations of the trigonometric identities. Okay, so these fundamental identities, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, and 1 plus cos square theta is equal to cosecant square theta, and tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta. These are as to be remembered to solve the problems. These are very important identities to solving the problems. Okay, so let me discuss about the problems in the next video. So until then, keep watching the videos to get good knowledge about the trigonometry. And if you like the video, comment in the comment box. If you have doubts, you can also ask in the comment box, and share, like and subscribe the video for getting more information about the knowledge. Okay, thank you.